Today we have a really busy day ahead of us. We have grocery shopping at a brand new store that just opened up 5 miles from my house. And we have a complete revamping of my kitchen, a much needed organization project that I have been pushing off, but it's Sunday, and so that means it's time to tackle a part of my house that needs addressing. Weird. Got this little Lidl. I love your little cart, buddy.
Keep it warm.
Oh my god.
You're like a Frenchman.
You got pasta in there.
This?
There's big ones.
That is.
What do you have?
Piece of bread.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so we ended up getting 6 bags. And peanut butter. Overall, I thought that Lidl was pretty awesome. What did you guys think?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Dad, what did you think?
I thought it was very good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked the. It looked like it was cheap, and I liked the European stuff and the Asian stuff. And
Me too.
like the unique stuff, and they had the regular stuff too.
We didn't go full grocery shopping because our refrigerator is to the rim, but we did.
Like a kielbasa shop.
I'll show you
cool.
what we got when we get. All right, so we are back from Lidl, and I wanted to show you everything that we picked up. We're gonna kick off with their meat because these organic steakhouse grass-fed sirloin steak packs were $4 each, USDA organic. So we picked up 4 of them because we couldn't believe the value that we saw right off the bat. Lots of international options, and we wanted to just try them all out. So we got some ready to wok noodles. We got a ton of Italian things. We have pipe rigate. I'm not saying that right. Imported from Italy. These were under $2. I think they were $1.09 actually. I'll walk around, and as I come across them, I'll show you. They had a huge bakery section, so we picked up some apple fritters. I just wanted jasmine rice. We have marshmallow, sugar, and then they had this wing sauce. I thought I wanted to make some fresh wings over the next week, and so I was gonna make my own wing sauce, but then I saw this, and that'll just save me some time. Taco seasoning. I ordered tortilla soup from Panera's, and then I saw these for, again, under $2. I can't remember what the price was, and so I picked up 2 of them because I am gonna come play around with making my own tortilla soup recipe for my blog, and I thought these would be perfect. These were a great price also. Blueberry yogurt covered pretzels. We got so many mac and cheeses. You're just gonna keep seeing them over and over again. Some mushrooms. These were Sardinian puff crackers. This again was from the imported section for the Italian. Bill, if you know any prices offhand, call them out. We have...
This was like $3.99 and $4.99, which I think is very good.
Yeah, so this was $3.99 and this was $4.99 for the extra virgin Italian olive oil, and that again was imported. The mascaras, I got 1 waterproof and 1 not to test out. These were $2 and change each. And I thought to myself, my goodness, if I can get mascara for $2 and change, that's a big win. My daughter is a big baker, so we picked up some confectionery sugar. She wants to start drinking coffee. We picked up some Dunkin Donuts, peppercorn grinder.
$3.99 for a glass grinder, which is what we needed. These looked good, and they were like $1 something.
And we got some books for school, Lucky Charms.
These were like $1 each, I think, or 89 cents maybe.
Yeah, 89 cents or so for organic. Corn tortillas.
Like $1.29, 30.
And back here again with the imported pasta Italiano, frosted flakes. This is my children throwing things in the cart. Eggs.
Organic, free range, and they're only like $2.50, which is very
That's
good.
very good. You know how much eggs are.
$2.79
for organic eggs. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
That's insanity. Minced chili. We got some fresh baguettes. Those was two for
$2 and like literally hot out of the oven.
They were warm and like amazing when we picked them up. Look at the spaghetti.
I'm so excited.
The size of the baguette.
Is that so fun? I'm sorry, I find things like this fun. This is humongous, and that was a great price.
Very good.
These were again a great price. I can't remember how much they were, but this was we like, you know, when we go out and barbecue, we like to have fun chips. Again, imported. We found German beer imported. So
All stuff I never heard of, and this was $6 for 6 bottles, which is very good.
And then I wanted to, I have to work on my fridge a little bit. We have a lot of fruit, and I need to cut it up, wash it up, get it ready for the kids. And so they were 2 for, I forgot, 2 for $2.50 or something like that. So these are great. And then these hangers, I just bought Natalie. I spent $25. For how many hangers did I give you, Natalie? 30 hangers. These were 10 hangers for $2. The same exact hangers. I'm not upset. I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I know, my husband's upset. My husband's upset. No, they're already in her. They're already set up. I threw the box out. But I got these for me. I got the same thing. So 20 hangers for $2. I can't get over it. I was just unbelievably surprised by the whole thing. And the whole price ended up being $120, and we ended up getting...
Look, rewards at $130, $200, $300. If you go to 3 visits of $20, you get rewards.
And we got a $5 off coupon as our first visit. I also got pickles over there. I don't know if you see them.
Actually, we got $5 off when we signed up for the app, and then $5 off when we checked out.
So $10 off.
Already, yeah.
$120 for all of this food in New York. That's quite a bargain. We had to pay 5 cents a bag. We had to buy 6 bags. So now we know next time to bring our own, you know, we have a ton of bags here, so we'll just bring them. And I have to tell you, I am a converted. I love Trader Joe's. I've been going to Trader Joe's for, I don't even know, 7-8 years. I'm a converted shopper. I absolutely love this place. I can't get over this place. It had a great mix of regular label and their own brand, and I love that little area in the back where you can buy all this type of stuff. The prices were right. It was open. It was airy. If you have one near you, definitely give it a shot. Okay, so it's time to tackle that kitchen, the kitchen that I have entirely been ignoring all month long, all summer long. And yes, it really has been looking like this. This is not set up for the video. This is not for your pleasure. This is what I've been walking into for weeks on end. And when it gets like this, it just gives me anxiety. I finally decided that it was time to address it. In the midst of it all, though, I decided to cut up some watermelon because I do find that when I have fruit cut, washed, prepped, and ready for my children to enjoy, they do tend to eat it more often. I have teens, but that doesn't mean that they want to do these things themselves. And so we do buy whole watermelons and pineapples and cantaloupes because they are cheaper. But I do think that it's important for us to prepare it for them. And my children love to put salt on watermelon. This is all thanks to my husband. My husband's a bit of a foodie, and they've taken on that habit. Now, I think I hope every kitchen has a junk corner, and this is all the stuff that was in mine. And I told my husband I wanted to convert my junk corner into a functioning coffee area / toaster area. I didn't know how I wanted it to look. I tried to put the knives in there as well, but it really didn't work with all 3 of those things together. I felt like it was a little too tight. And so I ended up just putting the toaster and the coffee maker with some simple syrups and a candle. And on the other end, we just had a little display area for my essential oils sprayer. So in the middle of filming, I had to go shopping because I completely ran out of Cascade. So, yes, did that. I mean, I look like a complete wreck. And I also did a quick run to Home Goods, and I'll show you what I got. Home Goods was successful. I found these great food wraps. So if you don't want to use Tupperware, you can just keep the bowls that you have your food in and you put those tops right on them. I was looking for a floor cleaner that was all natural and had vinegar in it. And this was a concentrate wash that was relatively cheap. I had to address one of my utensil drawers. You will see that in a second. I used a junk drawer organizer and it worked just fine for $7. We're about to combat this project in a few seconds. And then last but not least, I wanted to try to save some money in the dishwash department and make my own soap. And for $4.99 plus some soap that I picked up at Target, I'm going to be doing just that. So let's get over to this utensil drawer. And yes, it really has looked like that for 20 years. But I'm just finding myself filled with anxiety. Every time I try to get something, I'm always fighting with the drawer. There was even a deck of cards in there. I think the deck of cards is what really put me over the edge. I was trying to get something and then all of a sudden there was like an ace of hearts. And I said, why is there an ace of hearts in my junk drawer? It's not even a junk drawer, it's a utensil drawer. So I went through, I got rid of what I didn't think we needed anymore. And as you can see, I really did keep a lot, but it's just organized and it's just a better fashion to sort of keep things into groups, and it really works out. We have all our clips and I'm just really happy with it. Now, making your own soap, this is great. So you just get like this Castile soap, and this whole jar from Heal Earth was about $15. I picked it up in Target. There's all different scents. I opted for almond. You can get lavender, peppermint. There's a lot of different options. You fill your dispenser 2/3 of the way with water, and then you just pour, a couple of tablespoons. I can put down the proper measurements below. I'll look that up for you, but I'm not really much of a measurer. And that's all I put in. Now, as you can see how much left there is in the Castile bottle, I'll use that for the rest of my life. That's dish soap. So you can actually use that for your hands. There's laundry proportions. There's using this soap in the shower. There's this soap, how to use it for your hair. There's so many different ways to use this particular soap. I'm using it for the dishes, but what a find. Again, look in the description below to find out the exact proportion for dishwashing. All right, believe it or not, there is 2 loads of dishes that need to be done tonight, so I actually cannot even finish this video today. I'm going to have to round it up in the morning. All right, rise and shine, new day. I just got out of the shower and I bought this new dress from Target. It was $20 and change, and to be honest with you, it's not the most flattering, but look. So I have to keep it. I'm gonna take the tags off. All right, let's get ready. Okay, so my hair is done and now we're gonna work on my makeup. And just so you know, this is all, I did not use a curling iron. This is straight from the Revlon tool and it is so easy to use. You just do a couple of spins and this is how your hair comes up. I'm gonna put a little hairspray and that's it. My makeup routine is really simple. I pretty much just do a base with foundation, CC cream, something along those lines. In the summer, I obviously go with a darker color than the winter, so I have 2 different shades that I work with. And I don't really put makeup on every single day. I really just put it on when I have some place special to go. I hardly even put powder on a regular basis, but Today I did. And then I have a really light concealer that I use underneath my eyes and along my nose because those are the areas that I want to brighten. I pat that down again with my blender, and I just go ahead and make sure everything is blended properly. And then I do my contouring, which is about 2 minutes worth of effort. I know this looks absolutely insane for people who don't do this, but I learned how to do this from 12-year-old TikTok girls this year, and I've never looked back. A really big blush, you blend it all in, make sure there's no apparent lines anywhere. And then I finished with my eye makeup. Lunchtime, before I can finish cleaning my kitchen. When can we ever finish cleaning our kitchen? It was a sheet pan lunch. I did shrimp and broccoli, all from frozen. I chopped up 1 onion. I was going to put the pepper in as well, but there wasn't enough room on my sheet pan, and I just figured we can eat them fresh. I'll show you that later. We finished up that onion, and then I drizzled some fresh olive oil, salt and pepper, which I did not, I showed the salt, but I didn't show the pepper. And then some everything but the elote seasoning. My son was trying to get me to make him mac and cheese because he didn't want the shrimp, but I didn't cave. We had this meal instead. I had to do a quick refill of my extra virgin olive oil. I love having a separate olive oil dispenser. I keep it on my stove. I use it every single day, 2 to 3 times a day. It's my favorite purchase from Home Goods. I think it was about $5. If you don't have a rice cooker, I highly suggest that you get one. It's actually the only way that I make rice. It is so easy to use. I can't even imagine making rice on the stove anymore. And are those fresh bell peppers. You can't beat a fresh bell pepper. I love orange and yellow bell peppers. We just eat them fresh. Sometimes we do some seeded mustard and dip it in that, but usually I just have it as is. And last but not least, I'm just wiping down my counter while everything cooks. It takes about 25 minutes for our shrimp to cook from frozen. And I have it at 425, which is a little high. You might want to check those temperatures yourself. I'll post a Pinterest recipe below that you can copy. I do a lot of things by winging it in my house. Center island is done. Now we just put everything away and get ready for lunch. I love it when everything is steaming. And the rice was also done. I made 2 cups of rice because I like to have leftovers, but we're a family of 5 and I have 2 teens, so there's usually not that many leftovers. And we just usually make rice bowls. So I just put a little bit of rice on the bottom, and then I serve a great big chunk of broccoli and shrimp on top. And then the kids can enjoy it. And after lunch was done, I finally wiped down that kitchen one last time, and it was all clean.